Okay, this video for your foldable is on value. So pick a lot. You only have 2 sections left, so you don't have too many choices. So pick between the last 2 that you're working on. Title this value on the inside. Value is lights, mediums, and darks. Now remember on color, black, white, and gray were not colors, they were neutral. So now we're going to use those black, white, and gray to make our lights, mediums, and darks. Color, if we mix a white with a color, we get a tint. So a tint is a color mixed with white. A shade, think of shade, shadow. A shade is going to get darker, so it's a color mixed with black. And a tone, think of tone, kind of an even value. Tone is in the middle, so it is a color mixed with gray. So we have a tint, a shade, and a tone. Now, we're going to draw some grayscales. So you need your pencil. A grayscale shows the values. Shows different values. So we're going to make several grayscales. The first one we're going to make is just with a regular pencil. So we're going to go over to the left, and we're going to draw a long rectangle in the top half of that tab over there. And then I'm going to divide that into 3 sections. So I'm going to draw 2 lines divided into 3 sections. So now I have 3 boxes. This will be my light, this will be my medium, this will be my dark. So I'm going to use the side of my pencil to make this grayscale. So I'm going to temporarily take my pencil out of my drawing hand, and I'm going to open my drawing hand palm up, and I'm going to lay that pencil inside my drawing hand so the point is past my pointer finger. And then I gently close my hand around it. Now I can draw using the side of my pencil. So on this first step, I'm using the side, and I'm going to lightly color in all 3 of these boxes, rectangles. So there's my first value. That's going to be light. My next step, keeping it side, I'm going to color in the middle and the right box. I'm going to color another layer on that. I'm going to leave the left one alone because I want that to be my lightest value. So I'm going to add just a little bit of value to the middle one and the right one to make those a little darker. Okay. Now I've got my light and my medium. Now I need this one to be dark. So now my right box only, I'm going to add 1 more layer to make it darker. It doesn't have to be black as long as I have 3 values. There are endless amounts of values you can get in light, medium, and dark doing this. But you can see I have light, medium, dark, 3 different values. There's my first grayscale. My second grayscale, I'm going to draw again a long rectangle in the bottom half of this left tab. And I'm going to divide it into 3 sections, so I'm going to draw 2 lines down the middle. And this is called hatching. Hatching lines and cross-hatching lines are parallel lines used for shading. So in this first box, I'm just going to draw a few diagonal lines, kind of spread out, just about 4. In this middle box, I'm going to put them closer. They don't have to be perfectly parallel. This is art class, but they do need to fill up this rectangle. Now to get even darker on this one, I'm going to repeat those hatching lines that are close together. And then I'm going to do cross the other way, another set of lines going the other way. So I have a light, a medium, and a dark. And that's called hatching and cross-hatching. Hatching is one set of parallel lines. Cross-hatching is 2 sets of parallel lines that crisscross each other. They don't always have to be diagonal and straight, but sometimes they are. You can use it just about any kind of line. And we'll go over more in detail on how to use pencil techniques in just a little bit. Over here, I want you to use a colored pencil. Now make sure your colored pencils are only sharpened by hand. Please do not use them in the electric sharpener. So I'm going to switch to a colored pencil. I have navy blue, so it's going to look dark no matter what. But I should be able to get a light, a medium, and dark even though this navy blue. So I'm going to draw a long rectangle over here, and I'm going to divide it into 3 sections again with 2 lines. And then I'm going to color lightly, and you can use the points. You can do hatching lines if you want. You can do cross-hatching. I'm just going to do light in the tip for this first one. And notice I filled in that whole rectangle. Just a few little spots. I'm going to go back and get those. Trying to keep it fairly even on my value. Now I'm going to press a little bit harder, or I'm going to do a second layer, depending on which one I need to do. I don't want to go real dark, real fast. It's better to start out light and then add more to it. So there's my medium. And then I'm going to do a dark, which means I'm going to press heavier. It doesn't have to be dark, dark. It just needs to be darker than your other one. So then in color now, I have light, medium, dark. And this is even in navy blue, but it's still in color. So it's not just dark for navy blue. You can still get different values, even in one color. Okay, so that's it for value.